Right, I am back. I've got my little microphone on, very cute, and I'm going to show you what I am wearing. I'm using my tripod, but it's like sat in the window. Sorry about this. Hello everybody. It's Sunday and we are about to head out. We are going to a National Trust today. I'm not sure which one yet, I haven't decided. Hopefully one that's probably about only half-hour drive away or 40 minutes or something like that, but I just thought I'd pop on. And I wanted to show you what I was wearing today because I brought a pair of jeans from Zara, which I saw online a bit ago, and I did try looking for them on Vinted just in case anyone had brought them and not sent them back, but there was none on Vinted. I was trying to find a pair similar, but it was so hard to find one similar, so they came yesterday. I've tried them on. They're slightly longer than I thought they'd be, but I quite like that. It's not silly long, but it's quite nice to wear with the pair of sandals which I've got on now. And there were another pair of jeans that I really wanted, and they were a barrel fit, which I love a barrel fit, but they were sold out, and I keep checking and they've been sold out for the past month. So I thought I'd wait, and hopefully when they come back I may get them a bit cheaper. They may be in the sale by then, so fingers crossed for that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on. So we're heading out, all of us, Alex, Oscar and I. I'm hoping the weather, I'm just looking out, it's just really cloudy day. We woke up to sunshine, which was lovely, but it didn't last very long. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Also, Archie went missing. Well, when I say missing, the last time it was Friday, and I think I saw him around 5:45 Friday evening. And then he didn't come in. He didn't come in for his tea, which is very unlike Archie. Even if he comes in later, he would not miss his tea. And our cats, we don't let them out at night. They stay in all night because they have cat litters and things, because we just don't want them out at night because we just worry about them. And plus Ace and Archie were indoor cats till they were about 1.5 years old. So they don't go very far, but Archie does have a tendency. He is the one who will just get up on the wall, go across the garage, and he goes into other people's gardens and things. But anyway, we hadn't seen him that night. We went to bed, he still hadn't come in, which he has done before. So I thought, you know what, by morning time I bet we'll go downstairs and he'll be at the kitchen doors meowing. Alex didn't sleep that well because he was in quite a bit of pain that night with his leg and things, so he kept just nipping downstairs to the back, in the courtyard, calling for him, but nothing. We wake up Saturday morning and I thought he'll be there. If he's ever stayed out overnight, which is very rarely, but when he does, he's always there first thing in the morning. No, he didn't come in for his breakfast. Me and Oscar had a walk around the local streets and things just in case he had been knocked over or anything. Nothing. We weren't calling him. I checked online just in case someone had put up they'd found a cat or something. He didn't come in for tea, and honestly we were just so worried. He's never ever been gone that long. I honestly thought something had happened to him. I thought, that's it, we're never going to see him again. And I think it was like the realization that something bad happen to him. It was just awful. It was just awful. And I honestly did not think he was coming back. I thought, that's it, he's never been gone this long. Something's happened. Either someone's done something, or he's trapped in somewhere, or he's been run over, or I was just thinking all sorts. Anyway, just as Oscar was going to bed yesterday evening, Alex just went and had one last look. We just kept checking, but I honestly didn't think he'd be there, and he was there. We could have cried. He was back. Oh my gosh, he just sauntered in, but he was so hungry. He was really fussy. He went upstairs because he likes to sit upstairs on Oscar's bed when he's having his bedtime story. So he went straight upstairs, got into Oscar's bed because they're quite close, him and Oscar. Oscar loves all the cats, he loves cats, but Archie and him have got I don't know, they've always been quite close. So he went straight upstairs, and then he had his food. He wanted more food, and I said to Alex, I wonder if he's been locked in somewhere, because I think if he was in someone's house, and they'd fed him, he wouldn't have come back how he did. He was quite like spooked. But yeah, oh my God, we slept so much better last night knowing that he was in. I honestly didn't think I'd see him again, and he's been so fussy, bless him. He's been so, I think he's just glad to be home. But I did let him out this morning, because Alex was like, don't let him out, and I says, I could keep him in for a week. At some point he's going to want to go out, and we have to trust that he doesn't wander off. So he went out, and Archie does go a lot further than the other two. Like Ace would just stay in the courtyard, and so does Frankie. Ace is so timid, and he doesn't like to venture out past our gates. He will stay in the yard. But he came back after about an hour and a half, and is in now, and he's just settled down. I think he just wants to stay in, which is nice, because when we go out, we really don't like them to be outside if we're not here. But yeah, oh my God, thank goodness he is back. So he got lots and lots of head kisses, and yeah, it was just so nice to have him back. But it's made me slightly nervous now in case he does it again. But we are thinking of getting a tracker for his collar. I know Jake's girlfriend was on about it, because she dog walks and looks after animals and things, and she was telling me about them. And I think they're quite good to have, because then, I mean, God forbid, if something happened terrible, or it sounds really awful, but at least we'd know where he was, and you can have closure. But it's just when they go missing and you never see them again, I feel like you always have that hope that they might come back. It's as if you can't really believe that they're not coming back. So yeah, he's definitely going to be having a tracker on him, just to see, in case someone is letting him in and feeding him, because we'd rather know, just so they know, because he has certain food. He doesn't have, like, we feed them fresh meat, because he was really poorly about a year and a half ago, and he nearly died. So we don't like him to have just biscuits and things like that. So I just hope that no one's feeding him things, because Archie will eat it. This is the thing, he'll eat anything. But yeah, but he's back, which is good. Anyway, enough of my that was a long story. I'll show you what I'm wearing anyway. Right, so I've got my microphone on. Excuse the mess on the bed. I'm trying to hide that so you can't see it, and I will show you my outfit. So this is the trousers from Zara. Push my pockets in. So yeah, they are slightly longer than what I normally wear, but I just love the stripe. I mean, I have got a thing about stripes, even around my house. My mum always laughs because I'm always like, oh, I love a stripe, but I do. So I got these, and they're like a dusky pink, like a dark brown, and then a green, very similar to the colours around my house. And then I've got this oversized shirt, which I've had for a few years now. I think it's from F&F, but I got it in a really big size. I think it's like, I don't know, like extra large or something, because I do love oversized stuff. We just fasten my button. But yeah, I thought, because it's not exactly red hot today. And I've got my Blondie t-shirt on, which sort of brings out the pink in the trousers. This t-shirt was from Morrison's Nutmeg, and it's out the kids section, but I think it's age 13 to 14, and my friend always says like 13 to 14 in kids is about a size 10 in adult women. So I got that, and that was £4. I think it was either £4 or £2, I don't know, it was in the sale. So I got that, which probably a few months ago, which I love. And sometimes I wear it because it's quite oversized, but I've tucked it in today. I've done like a French tuck. And then my cap, which I got from M&S at the designer outlet when I went with Alex for our Friday date day. And then my Firkins, I call them my Firkins because it's like fake Birkins. But yeah, I might put a necklace on or something. I don't know if I really need one, but yeah. Oh, and my handbag. I'm going proper slouchy today. I've got this massive bag. I love this bag. It's like a faux fur one, a bit like boucle effect. And I got this from Next a couple of Christmases ago. I'd worked loads of shifts and I thought I'm going to treat myself. I think it was like £42 or something. So I bought it for myself because it says self for Christmas. And I love it, but it's massive. But I love the slouchiness. But I normally only really use this autumn winter time because it can get quite hot. But if it's a really hot sunny day, I wouldn't use it because obviously it's really hot, and when it's like on you or next to you, it can just get really hot and it's like, it annoys me. But I'm wearing it today because it's not like a red hot day, and I've just like, I love the whole slouchy, just relaxed feel. I don't want to feel too like overly dressed, and just to mooch around a National Trust. But yeah, if I put them right down, you can sort of see the length of them. You can just see they just sort of come here, which is probably, that length on me is probably just perfect. But I think because I am so used to wearing like a shorter trouser, I think it's more me, how it makes me feel. So I feel like they're really long, but that's probably just a regular length. But it is nice to have a different style of jean. So yeah, pleased with that. And anyway, let's go. I'll bring you along. It is gorgeous. It's so nice. This weather, I was not expecting it to be this nice. We came to Sudbury Hall, which is about a 40-minute drive from us, and I hope the sun isn't, I hope you can see me. You've got Sudbury Hall in the background. How nice is that for a background shot? Gorgeous. The gardens here are still being like finished off, but I must say these are probably the best gardens so far in a National Trust that I've been to. But I just wanted to show you really quickly. So I went to the second-hand bookshop, which is on site, and I picked up, it's so reasonable, I picked up this, which isn't normally my sort of book I'd read, but I just felt intrigued by the front cover. It's called Main Characters by Bobby Palmer. I don't think I've ever read any book by Bobby Palmer. I don't think I've read any of his books. I presume it's a man, I think. Yes, it is. So he's in the back. I've not read any of his books, but I read the blurb and it just sounds really interesting. And it says July 2026 on it, so it's quite new. So I don't know if it's, this year, but 2nd of July 2026. So I don't know if this was a proofread or not, but it looks really, really interesting. And then I picked up a London Interiors massive book, which I did and ah over, but that was literally £2.50, and it's so big, it's so thick, and it's got some really good pictures, like interior pictures in there, which I thought is always good, you know, for like reference when I'm decorating or styling anything. I always get inspo from the interior magazines, and I quite like some of the, well, I knew enough liked all of the pictures. This one especially caught my eye. It just, oh, gorgeous. But for the size of the book, it's hardback as well. £2.50 is amazing. It's called London Interiors, and it's edited by Angelica Tashkan, and then it says Jane Edwards, so I presume she may have been the photographer for all the photos in here. I'm not too sure, but it just looks very, very up my street. Really eclectic, like interiors and dark interiors and things like that. So I brought those two, so I've now got to carry that around with me. It's worth it. It is so worth it, even though it's really, really, really heavy. I'm going to have a proper look later when I get home, but I'm just going to go a walk down. Apparently they've got like a boat house where Alex and Oscar have just walked over to, so I'm going to go there now and just kind of have a look. And it's gorgeous. It's got like a lake. I'm overlooking like a lake, and I can see all the swans and ducks, and it's just so peaceful. It's really quiet down this area, like up near the house and near the cafe and places like that. It's quite busy, but it's really quiet here. I don't think many people venture all the way down here, so it's a bit of a walk. It's definitely worth it. So if you're ever in this area, I would definitely say come to Sudbury Hall, especially on a gorgeous day like today, because you can go around the gardens, get loads of inspo and stuff. But anyway, I'm just waffling on now. I need to go. There's a few people walking down. They probably think, what is she doing? Anyway, let's go. I thought I'd keep you with me whilst I walk down. I've got my little microphone on, so I feel like I can just walk around when it's windy and you can still hear me talking. It's so nice. So nice around here. So peaceful. I say Alex and Oscar have just gone on ahead, so I feel like I've just got a few minutes by myself just to take in my surroundings and have a good look around. I'm not sure if I can get towards the lake or not. It's got quite a few like wildflowers and things in front of it, so we will see. It's so nice here, it's so quiet. I'm not sure where I'm going. I think it's down this way. Let's hope I'm not lost. I think they walk down this way, so let's go. And I'll take you guys with me. It's such a nice day. So nice to just have some sunshine. I feel like when you live in the UK, and it feels like for the past month, well, I say probably 2 weeks into spring, It just feels like it's been raining so much, and when you get days where it's like that, you just have to make the most of it and just go and enjoy the outdoors. We was going to go around Sudbury Hall itself, but it's just too nice weather to be inside, so I said to Alex we'll save that and go round another time. I don't know where they are. It is gorgeous. You can probably hear the birds. So nice. See, if I was a bird person, well, I do love birds, but if I sort of knew what, I'd be able to tell you what that was. I know that's a duck. There we go. That's a duck, and that's about as much as my bird knowledge goes.